What's that word? What's that word? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your bruh. DA, Dark Side Afrocentrist. You know, I had to make this video, man, about the brother FBG Duck, aka Big Clout. You dig? I know it's overdue, but I just started this channel. And this ain't no whodunit video. I don't have any inside information. I'm not going to even speculate on who did it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go into those details. That's not my place. Shout out to the ones who do that. Much respect. You know what I'm saying? Ain't stepping on no toes, but that's just not how I get down. But I definitely want to say respect to this brother. Now, going forward, just let y'all know I don't support gang banging. I don't support any degenerate or deviant activity that our people that black folks do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm a realist. At the same time, I understand it is what it is, man, and shit goes down. So I'm not gonna do a lot of preaching and castigating. I'm just gonna look at the situation for what it is and go from there. A lot of people like to with FBG Duck. A lot of people when they go in and they talk about where he went wrong or what he should have done and all this, that, and the third, the number one thing I hear a lot of people say is he should have moved out of Chicago. He should have moved. And to be honest, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Duck, he didn't really have value. He valued himself, but he didn't value himself enough, to really take his life seriously to the point where, not to get caught slipping like that. Granted, let's be clear, Duck did not get killed in the hood. He did not get killed on 63rd. He didn't get killed in Parkway. He got killed in a high-end, upscale area of Chicago on the Gold Coast. I've been up there, man, and it's beautiful, man. And if you ain't got about a rack on you, bruh, the only thing you can really do is just walk up and down the street and window shop and just enjoy the scenery. But at the same time, with Duck, even then, man, when you live in a city like Chicago, like the city I stay in, even though it's much, 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 much smaller than Chicago. When you living in an active city, man, with a lot of murders and a lot of killing, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing for it to spill over into the suburbs and the nice areas of the downtown. It ain't nothing for it to spill over. And that's what you brothers gotta understand, man, who be doing this rapping, especially when you doing this drill rap, this gangster rap, when you really trying to live out that rap. Now mind you, like I said, I don't support any of those activities. You know what I'm saying? I believe in us, in blacks, it's our brothers being righteous, and you know what I'm saying, if we gotta get down and dirty, so be it. But for the most part, try to be upstanding, law-abiding citizens, man. Productive citizens, leave that criminality alone. But at the same time, I understand the trap is right there in front of you once you come out the womb. Duck didn't understand what he was against, man. You see, and I'm not pointing no fingers. I'm not saying who did this and who did that, but it's common information that he was on the opposite side of Lil Durk and OTL, right? And I'm not trying to go on no grand conspiracy or anything like that. I'm not gonna do that this video. But at the same time, man, OTF, they got the industry behind them, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got the industry behind him. Behind them, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? They shaking up with the stars, hanging out. They got big money people behind them, man. Duck, I know what he was doing, but Duck, man, should have been in these, and it kind of hurts me, man, to really, because I feel like I should have done more to try to get the word in his ear, you know, when he was alive. But I want this to be a testament to you brothers out here doing this rap stuff. You know, if you got a lot of hate in your city, man, if you being blackballed, or or jokers just on your heels trying to knock you down, man, as a rapper, you are in the best position, going to being able to do shows and go to these cities and having fans worldwide. Duck had fans worldwide. You did. Duck had fans worldwide. Duck, it wasn't nothing for Duck. And Duck actually has done this. He got a couple songs with some guys from out of state, but Duck should have like Master P. Duck should have been building up himself and FBG in some of these other cities, man. Going state from state, man, outside of the Midwest, man, and cementing them ties. You know what I'm saying? And also, Duck, I understand he couldn't afford, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. Now, he didn't have his shooters with him, per se. He had the young lady who had who he had, allegedly had who was holding the gun for him, and allegedly she shot the assailants who killed Duck. But I want y'all to understand this, right? For all you guys who's rapping and you think you got a clique full of, just because you got some of the gang bangers or the homies from the hood strapped up, bruh. Don't let these rappers send you off, man. Don't let these trying to have street cred and shit like that. Get you some fucking legal security, man. Get you some fucking legal security. If you can afford a legal security person, a legal security team, get that. You know what I'm saying? You see, people think, okay, if I bring my homeboys in, if it's time to kill and all. You see, I'm gonna tell you, man, most guys in the hood don't know how to play defense. All they know is offense. Then when they try to do the defense thing, an innocent person end up getting killed. Not to say that can't happen with a legal security team, because it has. I actually know a case like that, but the name escapes me right now. You know what I'm saying? Invest in some legal security, man. Get somebody who knows what they doing, man. You gotta move smart, man. Duck didn't realize who he was, Duck didn't realize where he was at. It kind of reminded me of the Tupac and the Suge Knight situation. You don't realize, man, when these cats get industry muscle behind them, you know what I'm saying? Or they get some big money behind them, man, ain't no telling what, if they send a hit, ain't no telling who gonna do the hit. They might even get some of your own guys to do the hit. What they call it, backdoor you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think ahead, bro. And that's what happened with Duck, man. He wasn't really thinking ahead like that. And I'm not dissing Duck. I know he had children, he had a lot of stuff going on, but he wasn't really thinking ahead, man. And he didn't realize what machine he was going against and how they want to get him out the way. And I got a message for Lil Durk and King Von and all them guys. It ain't on no dissing stuff. I ain't dissing them. It's out of love. You know what I'm saying? It's out of love to those guys, But damn, I hate it for Duck, man. I was looking forward to the young brother growing and possibly even making some, and he had it in him. He did it with Chicago Legends. You know what I'm saying? Make some real, he could have made some real positive, music, but that's another thing, man. Really, he was a victim of this evil industry. Like, a lot of people say, man, Sony didn't invest enough in him. Sony wasn't, I think he was even dropped from Sony at one point. From what I'm hearing different reports, but Sony, you see FBG Duck. What her FBG Duck was, he was getting consistent hundreds of thousands into the into the lower millions of views, but he wasn't getting tens of millions of views like that. And it wasn't because, and I know I probably gonna have some real hip hop heads come on my channel. Y'all might have another opinion of Duck, and I respect that. But Duck was dope, man. But at the same time, that drill wave is limited. Look, Dirk and Von ain't getting millions of views, but but you see what Dirk doing? He's associating himself with Lil Baby and all them guys, them Atlanta guys. You know what I'm saying? And big rappers from other states, and that's what he doing. That's why he able to stay relevant and keep getting the type of views he's getting. I mean, I ain't hating on Lil Durk, but Lil Durk is just not that artist like that. And I was on to Durk before I was on the Duck, honestly. But, you know what I'm saying? But them guys, man, Duck, I guess the label saw, well, you're not getting millions of views. A lot of these artists, and I do believe Durk was, because I know how Negroes do that. Durk was probably telling artists not to mess with him, not to rock with him, not to do no songs with him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of funny because I see Durk, playing around, messing with some of young, getting comfortable with Young Dolph. But when he came in the game, he was rocking here with Yo Gotti, so he ain't practicing what he preached. But that's a whole nother story. But I wish you brothers would stop the violence and put the guns down, And I also gotta blame some of the OGs, man, in Chicago, not Bump J or what's my guy name, Bo Deal, but a lot of you older heads who was rapping in Chicago, y'all turned y'all back on FBG Duck and the guys from the other side. And y'all went fully hard for Lil Durk because y'all thought messing with Lil Durk was gonna help y'all get on. Messing with Chief Keef was gonna help y'all reinvigorate y'all careers. And that shit didn't go nowhere. And y'all could have really used that moment to bring guys together, man. But y'all thought y'all could get a meal ticket messing with Durk, and look what it's done, But it's just foul, man. It's just foul, man, and that goes to show you, man, these industries don't care about y'all. They want y'all to promote genocide. I ain't saying Duck innocent. He was a part of the problem too in that regard. Promoting the genocide, the killing, and the bullshit. But really, they don't give a fuck about any of y'all, man. And they play chess with y'all, man. They'll use y'all to knock each other off, man. And that's the message I got from Durk and Von. Like, y'all ain't safe, man. And I ain't talking about Duck's homies or your other ops in the street. I'm talking about from this industry, bro. Y'all ain't safe. This shit don't love y'all, man. That's what I'm saying. This shit don't love y'all, man. But Duck, man, he should have played chess a little bit more as far as building relations in other cities. Not just moving to another city, but just building relations. With him being, I know the structure ain't how it is now, but with him being GD, a recognizable face for the GDs. And yes, I understand this shit ain't just GD and BD. You got BDs on the side of GDs fucking up BDs who got GDs riding with them. And you got Vice Lords and Stones and New Breeds, and hell, you even probably got some Latin Kings and some Satin Disciples and Hispanic motherfuckers in this shit. So I already know that it's not clear cut. I'm clear cut like that. But Duck could have really used the fact, man, that he was one of the most recognizable GD rappers at this time to really build them bridges, man. You know what I'm saying? And he maybe was, and you know, and that's why he got taken out, man. But you know, you gotta move, man. And I tell you, brothers, man, and this ain't just for rappers. And if you a popular figure, especially if you're somewhat controversial, like you making certain types of content on YouTube, and you know, if you give, you know what I'm saying, or if you just, it might feel like everybody love you, man. You gotta move accordingly, bro. You know, life changed when you a famous person, man. You know, don't let these cats, you know, and I ain't trying to say Duck. I think that played a little bit with Duck not moving, man. Don't let these cats try to shame you into, you scared of the hood, you scared, you know what I'm saying, you ain't, nah, bro. That's something to set you up and get your ass knocked off, man. But, you know, that's what it is, brothers. You know, y'all just be, you know, just be, take care of yourself, man. You know, watch your surroundings, stay on guard at all times. I mean, it's crazy out here, man. You know, rest in peace, FBG Duck, long live Big Clout. You know, you know, hope y'all, somebody from that camp see us. If Ruka, if you see it, do your thing. You know, the whole LBG team, Billionaire Black Man, y'all chill out with this dissing, man, because you see, I'm going to tell you, too, here's another thing. I'm going to end on this note. Duck people going to whatever hood and killing whomever and shooting it up, and they could kill 100 ops. Ops can kill 100 more of them. This not going to bring Duck back. This a trap. LBG Duck's homies. You know, I heard some I heard some dirty things about Cash and Young as far as selling music and stuff. I don't know about that. I ain't gonna get into that. But one thing I do like, don't let these fans gas y'all up to crash out. Because at the end of the day, Dirk, Von, the top people, OTF, for right now, they good. They out the way. You know what I'm saying? They leave the guys on the street, and y'all to knock each other off and stuff like that. And then there's more people dying, more people going to jail. Ain't nobody, you know, the whole other side is vanquished. You gotta play chess with this shit. You gotta get into that art of war. You know, you gotta get into that art of war, man. You know, that's bigger than this situation. But I'm gonna speak some more about LBG Duck, man. Y'all stay grounded. Y'all stay safe out there. It's your man's Dark Side Afrocentrist, man. Afrocentric perspective from the dark side. Let's get it.